What's up, everybody? Welcome to Hammerdown Motorsports. Today behind me we have our 2022 Jeep Wrangler Rubicon, and those of you who have one of these know every time you fuel up there is a little issue with this Jeep, so let's go over that right now. So on the 2022, I believe most of them have it, not all of them have this. Maybe, I'm not entirely sure if some models come without the door or not. On my 2013, this was an option I had to add, but on my 2022, it came with it. So this is what we're dealing with. When you go to take your cap off, because we're not capless, it's a Jeep, want to keep the dirt and everything out of there. Where do you put this? You could lay it down here, and then it's sitting on your painted fender. Maybe you don't have painted fenders and you don't care, but you can put that there. You can put it up here, just kind of place it over here. But then you're in the same situation. I mean, it's kind of sitting on your fender, and say you just came off the trail and you got a bunch of mud and everything on here. You don't want to get mud on there and then put it in here and then have mud and dirt and whatever getting down into the fuel system or into the screen or any of that. We don't want to keep everything nice and clean over here. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna show you guys today how a very, very nice product is going to solve all of our issues with where to put that fuel cap. So over here on our beautiful Icon toolbox, we have this right here. And if you guys have been watching along and you've seen our video that we made on the Super Duty, this is from the same company, and it is a gas cap holder that actually just goes inside the fuel door. So now we have a nice place to put our cap. Why wouldn't they do this from the factory? But that's okay. We don't need them to, because we can buy this on Amazon fairly inexpensively and solve that problem ourselves. So right here you can see we do have instructions. It comes in a nice little box. We have an extra 3M tape, so if we ever have this come off and we want to replace it, we do have one here we can just kind of sit in our box, and if we ever need it, we have it. This product is from QM Parts, and we will have a link in the description for this product as well. I have heard that maybe they might be a little bit back ordered until about the middle of March, so be patient. If they don't have any stock just yet, they will have more coming in. But for now, what we're going to do, we're going to take off our protective red coating here. If I can do this one-handedly without bending back my thumbnail, which is always beat up, it seems. We'll remove that red coating just like so. Set that aside. And then on a side note, you don't have to use this, but this is something that I do recommend with anything with 3M tape. Sika Activator 205. You can get this online. I'm not entirely sure where the best place to get it is. I get it from Todd at TSC's if you're in the local area at Ephrata, Pennsylvania, but that's the stuff I use. You put this onto the tape, you put it onto your surface after you put a little isopropyl on, and just make sure that there's no oils on it, and it just makes the 3M tape like a whole lot stronger, especially in an outdoor application. Keeps it from falling off or having any issues in the future. So first up, we're gonna grab some isopropyl, put that on our rag, head over to our fuel door, and on this upper section right here, it's gonna give it a nice degrease wipe down here. Make sure we don't have any oils on there just from opening and closing it, or just from the factory itself, or dirt or anything that's going to get in our way of good adhesion. Then I'm going to take my activator. Like I said, this isn't necessary, but it's just an added step. Then put a little bit here on the tape, let that dry, and we'll go over here to our door. We will put that on here as well. Give it a nice primed surface. We'll let that dry for about 5 minutes or so, and we're ready to install. So now you can see it is nice and dry on here. And what we're gonna do, it only takes a couple of minutes with this stuff. And then you're gonna find it does have a little ridge on here. Just so you know, it can go right here on the top of that circle, and you can kind of get exactly where you want it, nice and level. Trying to find the middle right there. Maybe before I put a whole lot of pressure on, just close it, open it, make sure everything is good as far as clearance goes, make sure it's down far enough. But these make it so simple and easy. Even with the Ford, had really nice little tabs in there that went into the factory piece, so it went exactly where we needed it. And the same goes here for the Jeep one. This is a very nice, high quality product, and you can get it for a very, very good price for what this is. These are one of those mods that's like something that just makes your life easier, and that's something that I always encourage people. You know, if you can make something better on your vehicle for, you know, 20 some dollars, I mean, why wouldn't you? So now when we go to the gas station, open up our lid, pull our cap out, and then just give it a tiny little bit of a turn so it lines up the tabs with the threads on the cap, and everything is exactly where you'd want it. We don't have any worries about this falling down onto our paint or having to drape it over top of our cap. It's just exactly the way I want it, and a perfect addition to the Jeep. So there it is, everybody. Now we have a solution for our fuel cap on the Jeep. And I gotta admit, that has been a problem for me ever since I got the Jeep. Every time I fuel it up, I'm like, where do I put this cap? I have to like lightly place it on my paint, which I really didn't like. So now we have a solution. Big thanks to QM Parts for sending this product out for our demonstration today. And definitely check out their link in the description and go get one for your Jeep. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. And as always, keep that hammer down.